Welcome back everybody. I'd like to talk a little bit about the air hammer or air chisel today. A very handy tool, particularly if you're working on larger blocks, which is mainly what I use them for. They're very good at fast removal of lots of matrix, but you do have to be careful with them. I've had a few questions just lately asking for links on where to buy these. Your main easiest source to buy one of these air hammers is Amazon. You can find them on there from about £17–18 upwards. There's no need to buy an expensive one. I personally don't use this a lot, but it's a godsend when I have a big block coming and I need to remove a lot of matrix. When you actually buy them, they won't come with a lead generally, but they will come with 4 chisels, 3 of which I normally would use, 2 are the standard chisel and a point. This chisel here is slightly thinner than this one, not a lot of difference. This is the main one I use. It's imperative that you keep these things sharp if you're working on large multi-blocks or anything containing fossils. When these bits round off, they can tend to skip and skid about. The last thing you want is one of these skidding across your block and into your fossil you're trying to prepare. The chisels are actually held in by this spring type system. It's a coiled spring which actually unscrews. I'll take this one off just to show you. So you take the spring off and the chisel just pops out. You can do with a clean actually. You have to be careful when you're using them. These springs here don't catch your hand. You need to be operating the gun with one hand and controlling the chisel with the other. If you don't use this hand to control the chisel, you'll find that the blades will rotate and you'll be all over the place. They generally run with pressures up to about 90 psi, but I found them basically pretty uncontrollable at that sort of pressure. I normally run mine at 60 psi, and then this adjustment next to the air inlet allows you to turn the pressure down on the gun itself, so you can drop it right down. A lot easier to use that way. The last few years I've actually been meaning to buy a chuck. You can buy a chuck for these, which allows you to easily put the chisels in and out, and plus you haven't got these things that can catch your hands. And I've just bought one, which is here. Some of the more expensive models of a hammer or chisel, whatever you want to call them, that you buy do come with these on, but I think that cost me about £12 or £13. The idea is you screw that on there, we'll lock off the Allen keys, that size, yeah, lock these Allen keys off. And then this part of the chuck pulls back. So basically you pull that back, drop your hammer in, let it go. Oh, we get it in. That's it. And there you go, it's in place now. Supposedly a lot easier to use that way, especially to change the chisels. And no catching of the hands when you're controlling your bit with your left hand or whichever hand you use. I'll plug this in a sec and we'll show you it going. I've just plugged that into my 60-pound airline. They operate by a simple trigger. They are quite loud. You can turn the pressure down like this. So that's quite low, and then you can turn the pressure up if you need more power. And that's basically it. Quite a simple tool. Very, very useful when you need one for large matrix removals. You just need to be aware that these are quite powerful tools. Don't get close up to your fossil with them. I tend to stop probably 3/8 of an inch normally, maybe even half an inch, and then remove the last piece of matrix with my normal pens. I use this on the Nautilus, which I did a while back. From that was one Matt gave me from that was from Lyme Regis, Monmouth Beach, I believe. And I'm using it, or I have been using it recently on another prep large ammonite that's coming up on Matt's channel very soon. I just need to finish that one off. I would strongly recommend anybody that does buy and use one of these also gets an anti-vibration glove. Well, a pair obviously, but particularly for the hand that you're going to hold the gun in. They do vibrate a lot, they do kick back a bit. This will help reduce them vibrations by quite a bit. If you buy a decent one, I can't remember what make these are, Intrafit, these seem okay. I think I paid about £20 for a set of these, but well worth it, particularly when you're using this sort of tool. But if anybody has any questions, please fire away in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them.